Have you ever noticed how the mind can seem slower or more distracted as we get older? Sometimes, we forget where we left our keys or try to remember the name of that song we loved so much. This is something many people experience, but few know that it's possible to care for and even improve it. Keeping the mind active and happy after 60 is more than just a matter of memory, it's about taking care of your well-being, your independence, and your joy for life. The mind is like a garden that needs to be watered, nurtured, and cultivated to bloom. And with a few simple changes in your daily routine, you can make that happen. Today, I want to share with you 5 habits that can help keep your mind sharp, full of energy, and, most importantly, happy. And don't worry, it's not difficult or time-consuming. These are practices you can easily fit into your routine with lightness and pleasure. The first habit is to challenge yourself with new things. Learning something different, even a simple hobby, makes the brain work in a special way. It can be learning how to use a new phone, trying a word game, experimenting with a new recipe, or even drawing. The idea is to step out of your mental comfort zone and give your mind a surprise stimulus. I know a lady who, at 68 years old, started learning to use the computer to chat with her grandchildren who live far away. At first, she felt insecure, but with patience and practice, she not only mastered the device but discovered a whole new world of friendships and fun. The second habit is to take breaks to relax and breathe. It seems simple, but many of us live life too fast, even after 60, and forget to slow down. Moments of calm, whether listening to soothing music, taking a walk in nature, or simply closing your eyes and taking deep breaths, help reduce stress and anxiety and improve focus. I remember a gentleman who told me that every day, late in the afternoon, he would sit on his porch just to listen to the sound of the trees and breathe the fresh air. He said those few minutes of peace made him feel renewed and with a clearer mind for the rest of the day. These first 2 habits show that caring for the mind is about balancing challenges that stimulate and moments that calm. When you mix these 2 sides, you create the perfect environment for your mind to stay active and happy. Want to keep this conversation going and discover more habits that can transform your daily life? Let's move on to the next part. Let's continue talking about how to keep your mind active and happy after 60, remembering that small daily care makes all the difference. The third habit is to keep social connections alive. Being around people we like, sharing stories, laughing, and even debating topics helps keep the mind moving. These interactions stimulate the brain, improve mood, and bring that warm feeling of belonging. I know a lady who, after retiring, started attending a social group at her neighborhood church. She says that besides making new friends, she has learned a lot from them, and that makes her feel younger and more energized. The fourth habit is to take care of your diet with a focus on what feeds the brain. Eating fresh foods, fruits, vegetables, nuts, and avoiding excess sugar and fat helps keep memory and concentration sharp. It's amazing how good nutrition directly reflects on mental clarity and energy. A friend of mine started including nuts and fish in his daily diet and noticed he became less forgetful and more willing to talk and learn new things. So, have you thought about how it would feel to have a more active and happy mind every day, without mental fatigue or the fear of forgetting what matters? How would it be to feel that you still have so much to offer your family, your friends, and yourself? In the next part, I'll tell you about one last habit that closes this list, plus a reflection to help you see that it's really possible to cultivate a healthy and happy mind, no matter your age. Want to keep going with me? We've reached the last habit to keep your mind active and happy after 60, and it's undoubtedly one of the most important, setting aside time to take care of your emotions and practice gratitude. Many people think that with age, feeling sadness, anxiety, or even loneliness is normal and unavoidable. But actually, taking care of emotional health is essential for the mind to work well. This can be done in simple ways, like writing a journal with the good moments of the day, talking to someone you trust about how you feel, or even practicing gratitude, focusing on the positive things in your life, even the small ones. I know a lady who started writing down 3 things she was grateful for every night. She told me that this practice changed her perspective on life and helped her mind feel lighter and happier. This emotional care is often overlooked because we believe it's too late to learn new things about ourselves or that it's no use anymore. But caring for the mind isn't just about remembering names or facts, it's about feeling good with yourself, with peace and joy. If you want to reach 80 years old with a clear mind, a light heart, and happiness present in your daily life, start practicing these habits today. It doesn't need to be perfect or a strict routine. What matters is that you pay attention to your mind and what it needs. Remember, keeping your mind active and happy is a gift you give yourself. It's choosing to live with more fullness, more energy, and more self-love. Now that you know these 5 habits to keep your mind active and happy after 60, the next step is to turn this knowledge into daily care. You don't have to change everything at once. Start slowly, adding 1 habit at a time, and notice how each small change already brings more clarity and joy to your day. If this video helped you, save it to remember whenever you need and share it with someone special who deserves this message too. It could be a friend, a family member, a neighbor. Spreading care is an act of love. And if you want to keep learning how to take care of your mind and heart, subscribe to this channel. We have lots of content made especially for you who want to live with health, joy, and independence. Also, check out the video, How to Create a Healthy Routine After Retirement. It complements everything we talked about here. Remember, taking care of your mind is taking care of your life. You deserve to live this phase with happiness, lightness, and lots of self-love. See you in the next video. Take good care of yourself.